There was just recently a post on social media that is saying that Overwatch esports is back. A lot of you guys know the Overwatch League just dissolved pretty recently, and a lot of people have been bummed out about the future of Overwatch esports not looking super duper hot. Well, everywhere on social media, it's going pretty viral that it looks like Overwatch esports is back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. Just had the opportunity to play in the first ever creator tournament with the Houston Outlaws. We went absolutely in. I'm also excited to now be able to offer a pathway forward, potentially after we watch this video, for my potential college and youth esports players that love the game of Overwatch. So let's take a look at this video. Let's see what happens here, what they're talking about with the future of Overwatch esports. And if you like this type of content and you want to see more of this, talking about what's going on in the collegiate and the professional level and the youth level of esports, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social medias. My name's Jono. Let's get right into the video.
Hey friends, long time no see. I know myself, and probably all of you watching, have been eagerly waiting to hear about the new esports program for Overwatch. And guess what? The wait is over. I have two special guests joining me today to share some exciting news about the future. So please welcome Overwatch executive producer Jared News and Overwatch esports product lead Bailey McCann. What's up, you guys?
Hello.
I just want to dive straight in. Share the news. What's going on in Overwatch esports?
Overwatch 2, as we all know, is a very competitive game. It's fast, it's dynamic, and it's at its best when two closely matched teams are battling it out over a control point or fighting over our buddy TS1. It's our goal as a development team to ensure that all of our players get to experience the thrill of competition. Esports competitions are critical to Overwatch 2. They give us an opportunity to celebrate the best Overwatch players in the world and showcase their skills.
As we've been listening to our community about everyone's thoughts on Overwatch esports, we've tailored a vision for what we want our new ecosystem and premier circuit to look like, with these underlying principles. First is open competition. Anyone who wants to get involved and compete in Overwatch esports, they should just be able to jump in, with any 5 players able to make a team and make it all the way to the top of Overwatch esports without any barriers in their way. Always on. We've heard lots and lots of feedback about how long the off-seasons can be, and how the lack of anything to play for and watch can make coming back to competitive Overwatch esports even harder. So we're looking to support meaningful competition that is always going to be happening for our players and fans. Next is a regional focus. We recognize that players across the globe have different preferences, and there is truly no one-size-fits-all solution for Overwatch esports. So we've designed our new program with some regional partners who can expertly tailor the experience across each individual region. It's crucial that we support a premier circuit to celebrate the pinnacle of Overwatch esports competition. However, we understand that this competition necessarily doesn't always reach all of our players. With our new ecosystem, we're excited to support a few unique programs that will have opportunities with tailored experiences for players of all levels to get involved with. We're happy to introduce the new premier competitive circuit that we've just spoke so much about, the Overwatch Champions Series.
Let's take a look.
Amazing. This is great.
What was that?
This has me excited, man. I've been loving playing Overwatch lately, but I've been wondering why I'm playing it. This is why. Oh man, it's very well edited. I like that logo too.
Wow, the Overwatch Champions Series. Oh, WCS, I love the sound of that. So let's dive into this. What details can you share about the OWCS?
The OWCS is the premier international competitive Overwatch circuit. We're going to have 3 regions of competitions that are open to players across North America, Europe, Middle East, and North Africa, or EMEA, and Asia. Each region's competition is going to contain multiple open qualifiers and regional tournaments.
That's so
These
cool.
regional tournaments will determine the top teams in each of our regions that will be competing at our 2 live events that will be having
some rocky
across the
moments
year
with this.
that will be bringing the best players in the world together to compete.
So how exactly will this work for each of those regions?
For NA and EMEA, we will support 4 regional tournaments that are each going to have their own online open qualifiers. Each of these open qualifiers will be advancing teams to these regional tournaments where teams are going to battle it out and ultimately determine who is qualifying for the 2 international events that we'll be hosting throughout the year. We're super excited that the qualifiers will all be run through FACEIT. FACEIT is going to be the connection to the esports circuit that will provide players in the community a clearly defined and streamlined competitive experience. And for the Asia region, we will have 3 sub-regions: Korea, Japan, and Pacific. Each of these sub-regions will host multiple regional tournaments catered to each local audience. Each of these regional tournaments will be hosting open online qualifiers through WaraGG, which will then lead to their respective sub-regional championships. The best of each of those 3 sub-regions will qualify for live events at WDG Esports Studio in South Korea. Their teams can battle it out to earn the right to represent the Asia region at our 2 international LAN events.
The key goal we had while creating the OWCS was to have an international program that caters to local audiences. So with that in mind, the Asia region differs from NA and EU. As you can see from the calendar, they'll have 2 regional tournaments throughout the year where the best teams in each sub-region fight their way to the top, compete at a regional LAN event at WDG Studio, and ultimately qualify for international events.
International events. I know everyone loves the sound of that. What else can you share about those international events?
We'll have 2 live international events bringing together the best teams from across our 3 major regions, NA, EMEA, and Asia. The first of those international events will be our major in the middle of our season in the summer.
I guess.
And the second will be our season finals that will be happening in the fall.
We got to be there.
It seems like there's going to be so much to play in and play for.
I couldn't agree more. And honestly, when looking at everything that we're going to be having on our roadmap, it really starts to set in stone how many just awesome and incredible competitive Overwatch opportunities that we'll have this year. Between OWCS, our premier international circuit, and all of the other programs, both returning and spinning up, we're just really excited about this new direction for Overwatch esports, as we're able to now give people of all skill levels something to play, watch, and look forward to.
Oh, Zoe, I also think we should talk about where all this competition is going to be held.
Well, yes, please, Jared, do share.
Already going to be a DreamHack Dallas.
So the first international event that Bailey was talking about will be our mid-season major hosted at DreamHack Dallas. We're incredibly excited to bring Overwatch esports to a stage like DreamHack, where some of the most passionate fans of the industry will be attending. What's even better is that our season finals this year will be taking the best teams from each of our OWCS regions to Europe. We know that fans of the European competitive Overwatch community have been clamoring for their own LAN event, and we are so stoked to bring it to them at DreamHack Stockholm in November.
All of these international and regional tournaments are all going to have double elimination brackets. So we can get ready for some chaotic loser bracket runs. I know a lot of fans will be happy to hear that.
This is all such exciting news for all fans of Overwatch esports.
I'm really happy.
Is there anything else you guys would like to say to the people watching?
I'm so happy to be able to share all the new and awesome opportunities that are coming for fans in the Overwatch esports community. And also, you won't have to actually wait long if you want to play or watch. We'll be kicking off the first OWCS qualifiers right after our Calling All Heroes Championship concludes, with competition starting in March.
And I'd like to thank everyone who's worked so hard to bring the OWCS to life. This truly has been a passion project for so many of us who care deeply about Overwatch esports and who want to see the community grow and thrive. I know we're going to see some incredible competition this year, and I can't wait for March to get here.
Neither can I. Not going to speak on behalf of everyone. Neither can they. The future is bright. We have so much to look forward to. Thank you both so much for coming here today and share the great news with everyone watching. So, with that said, that's it from us. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be seeing all of you very soon.
That's amazing, man. That's fantastic, guys. Holy smokes. Wow. I mean, I've literally been playing Overwatch for the last couple of days, and then I played with Unity Gaming with Susie and all of them, and it was just like, he was like, man, I'm so bummed that there's no like pathway forward for Overwatch. And I'm like, man, I have 10 students now that are on our youth Overwatch team. They're going to be playing in our state league, but what's kind of their pathway forward with Overwatch after they go through the EDU world? And I'm wondering what this is going to look like in the EDU world. Will it make sense for us to go ahead and build our college rosters and scholarship players out and then send them to these events to travel around and compete basically as organizations, as if they were like their own org that was funded but through the EDU system? It's going to be really fascinating just over the next couple of months and watching Twitter to be able to see what all the different directors' thoughts are. But if you guys want to talk more about this, I'd love to just continue to keep up the conversation surrounding esports and just the further integration into society. As we know, 97% of kids play video games, 50% have played one in the last 24 hours. Make sure you hit that like button, and we'll be seeing more of this content from Jono over on the different social media channels. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.